Aloha, welcome to another episode of Love What with Audrey Weilai, where we ask friends and mentors what love means to them. And today I'm so honored we have a special guest, Olelo Pa'a, who is a famous chef and author and a fantastic coach. Thank you so much for sharing your time.
Aloha and mahalo, Audrey. I'm so grateful to be here. And I am on Hawaii Island. I'm born and raised on Oahu, where you are right now. This is a very special island. And I am getting to say, I love you, Hawaii. You, Hawaii Island. And mahalo, aloha to your audience. This is a special moment.
Thank you. Could you please tell us a little more about yourself?
All right. I was born in Waipahu, Eva Beach, over 70 years ago.
No, you look so good. What's your secret?
Thank you. Anyway, it was in, rustic days and on a sugar plantation. My grandparents came here as immigrants from Japan and
Yes.
Okinawa to work on this plantation, working long hours. My father, I'm very proud of him. He died when I was almost going to be 10 years old, and he
Mm,
worked hard to make sure that the sugar workers who were paid about 50 cents a day in the hot sun cutting sugar cane. He helped to form a union at that time, which was
wow.
needed so they could have fair labor, fair wages. Finally, he went to jail sometime to protest and all of that. He eventually met my mom, and
Mm,
they together worked hard in making sure we had fair labor practice in Hawaii.
wow, that's really major.
Yeah. So for me, it was a grassroots thing. I learned so much from that experience, and I learned how much compassion and how much strength it took to do something like that. So I come from that background. Somehow I saw my grandmother, who was a garden farmer, where
Yes.
she raised vegetables and she sold it to a small grocery store called Bigway. She used to get 50 pounds, and she was like in her 70s.
Okay.
Pounds of green onion, tied it, and she made her ropes with banana strips. She dried it,
What? Yes.
put it together. Everything was, you don't need to go buy strings or
Mm,
whatever. And she used to carry it on her back about 1 mile to the store
wow, that's a long
to
way.
to sell her green onion. She made not too much money, but she would do that and she would live with us. And we ate all the freshest food. We hardly got sick. She was Okinawan. Fresh soybeans, fresh sweet potato, Okinawan sweet potato.
Mm,
We had fresh vegetables like manoa lettuce and
oh.
peanuts and Okinawan spinach. We all these things. And my mom loved to forage for things. So we would go forage for seaweed, limu,
Mm,
Hawaiian we call it, at Eva Beach. And we grew up eating lots of, and lily koi from
mm,
the groves. She knew where to go. So we made our own juice, guava juice.
yum.
These days we've turned into processed foods. I hope in the future that we will go back to eating all these natural foods that
Mm,
I decided to go into the culinary arts. I didn't know.
yes.
I go to a community college, Leeward Community College, and asked myself, what do I want to do? So I went to see a counselor, and I
Mm,
took an interest test, and it says you love doing things with your hands.
yes.
Yeah. When I went to see the results of my test, you love art or making things with your hand. I go, yes. And you love to cook. And I learned to cook because I used to help my mom. And she also had a friend that taught me how to make pies. So I entered this culinary field not knowing that I could have a career in that. And since then, I'm still passionate to this day about
Mm,
food, except the way I cook has changed. I am very grateful for all this. You know, sometimes life isn't easy. I became
no.
a parent. I went to Fiji, where I met my first husband. I got hapai, that means pregnant in Hawaiian. I worked there at the Regent International, a nice hotel, as an executive sous chef. I didn't know if I should have my child, but I decided to carry on and eventually move back with my husband. We end up getting a divorce. I became a single parent. For
Yeah.
16 years, I was a single parent
Whoa, that's tough.
in the world.
Yes.
But through that, and there were experiences of depression and so forth. But from every experience, I feel I learn and you grow. Don't you feel like that? Sometimes it's not,
Yes.
it's difficult. It's the
Mm,
hardest job in the world to be a single parent. So,
mm,
to you single parents out there,
yes.
from each experience is an opportunity for growth. Thank God for this process I learned called self identity through Ho'oponopono.
Mm,
I learned to look within myself to solve my problem. And through this process of forgiveness, somehow things clear up and I see the light, feel love, and things just expand. After that, I decided to move to Hawaii Island, where basically where my son was raised. He's going to turn 40 tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and my grandson, my Mo'opuna grandson, is 11 years old. His name is
Mm,
Makali'i. Makali'i is also the name of Pleiades, or in Japanese, Subaru.
wow.
So all of this has been meditated. I meditate on everything, including coming on your show, Audrey.
Thank you.
I don't know you very well, but I was inspired to come on this show because I
Mm,
know that your vision and intention is to bring love and share love and expand love. That's why I'm here, because
thank you.
I share the same feeling of love and
Mm,
expansion of it. So thank you for having me on this.
thank you.
Probably didn't tell you my whole life story. You have to stick around me because my life is adventurous.
I'm sure.
And this is also an adventure. Let's see what unfolds.
Yes. And what does love mean to you?
Well, I'm going to say, if you don't mind,
Mm,
fully I learned from the late Kahuna Morna Simeona, and it's a prayer to open. And this is what I'm getting. If we can close our eyes, take a deep breath in, breathe in the love, the abundance, the clarity, the peace, and let's breathe out everything we want to let go of. And I'm going to just say this, Pule. I am the I. I come forth from the void into light. I am the breath that nurtures life. I am the emptiness, the hollowness beyond all consciousness. The I, the id, the all. I draw my bow of rainbows across the waters, the continuum of minds that matter, the incoming and outgoing of breath, the invisible, untouchable breeze, the undefinable atom of creation. I am the I.
mm,
Mahalo. So this is a
mahalo.
prayer opening Pule to love. For me, love is something very reverent, just like this Pule, this prayer. But love is everything, and it's a place of feeling, a sense that brings everything together. Love is, I get the Almighty.
Mm,
Love, for some people, they may call it divinity, the source, the God, whatever it is. But it's through love that we heal, get clarity, experience abundance. So, what is the opposite of love?
That's a
Love,
good question.
yeah, the opposite of love is toxic memories or maybe lack, not enough, anger, resentment, sadness, depression, hopelessness, judgment. All of these things, we're human in this life.
Mm,
I have to remind myself if sometime I'm watching the news, which I don't watch these days too much, but
mm,
when hear certain things is for me to work on myself.
yes.
It's only in my thoughts. So I work on erasing these memories so I get back to that place once again. That place of purity is love. And when we're at love, we somehow have an inspiration come up. When I think of love, I'm in a state of feeling good. I feel good, but when I have a judgment of someone, a judgment of wasn't the right way of doing it, I feel sometimes I can create harm,
Mm,
interfering with my grandson's upbringing,
yes.
and sometimes maybe I should have taken the silent pill. We all, I know better, but you know what? I learned through Ihaleakala to leave your kids alone because they
Mm,
have their own blueprint, they have their
yes.
own mana'o, own energy that they know. And sometimes by us staying silent and being in this place of love, that we actually can give them more nourishment doing that rather than just I know better. We don't. Only the source know. Only love knows. So why not return to love? So I am a work in progress.
Mm,
That way,
we all are.
a
Yes.
work in progress. Every day I come across something where I look at it as an opportunity to look at myself.
Mm,
Sometimes I say, but that's your fault. But it's actually me. I have to work on myself.
mm. And when we experience anger or depression or judgment, what is the process of validating those feelings, but not dwell on them so we can come back up to embracing love and living and being loved?
Sometime when you're feeling so depressed or sad or angry, I feel using these tools saying, I love you, thank you, please. It's like saying, please forgive me.
Mm,
What is going on in me?
mm,
I'm experiencing these thoughts, and because it's only in me, maybe to someone else, they might say, what is she getting so upset about?
mm,
So it's in me. So I'm constantly having to work on me. And you know what? Sometimes it takes one day, sometimes it takes 1 year. And
mm.
it will keep replaying until it's out of our memory bank, right? I
Yes,
mean, it'll come back or someone else or another relationship. I'm going to be honest, I'm a work in progress.
yes.
It's really not easy.
Mm.
But what do you do? I'm curious what you do, Audrey.
I go and emerge and submerge myself in nature, go into the ocean and let the waves carry me around. And I love being with animals because they teach me to be in the moment. If I look in the dog's eye, it's just right now and unconditional love. And when I go to the beach and I watch the waves crashing onto the shore. And I'm thinking it looks pretty messy, but I'm not judging that. It looks beautiful. So why am I judging myself? What's going on in my head that's messy? So I find more inspiration and acceptance that way.
That's good points. When you said you love animals, this is the first time about 7 years ago, my friend had a litter and we never owned a dog or had a dog as a pet. It was actually for my son. But this dog Zuma I learned so much. The pet you're with gives you what you need to do or experience. And so this
Yes.
dog has reminded me to be playful,
Yes.
to take life so seriously. And this dog loves, I learned love through this dog. This Zuma teach me to love unconditionally. And when we come home, or maybe my son was to come home, he has a short tail. I don't know why he don't have the full tail, but so it goes like this. So he gives the best aloha, like aloha. It's like they change your energy. The animal
Mm,
can change your energy. It just reminds you that you are loved and
mm,
I love you
mm.
unconditionally. I mean, it's
Yes.
just amazing. I'm just so grateful. He is a willful dog, and he'll tell me, come on, or he'll bring the toy to you and say, come on, it's time to play, or I want to
Yeah.
go out, let's go walking. And
Mm.
I feel bad if I don't play with him too. And
Okay.
talk about nature. I take Zuma for a walk and in the morning most of the time. And if not, my son does it if he's not working. And he's just so happy. I mean, they go out 'cause they know and they go out and he goes and sunbathe. And I go, wow, you know that the sun has free vitamin. It knows. It just is so in tune with a lot. The animals are brilliant, you know,
Yes, they are.
from watching the animals and how they stretch, they do. You don't need yoga doing stretches.
Yes.
Being in nature, really, the energy of nature just helps you to cleanse.
Mm,
Water really, especially our Pacific Ocean.
yes.
The Hawaiians used to always say, go in the water, take away your pain,
Mm,
whatever it is. It's a cleansing tool. It cleans our etheric field, our energy
yes.
field. So Hawaii is special. It is a
Yes.
special place. Another thing I do besides nature and the animals is that I meditate
Mm,
daily. In the morning, one of the first thing I do is I meditate. And that really helps me. I learned to meditate over 25 years ago through self-identity, through Ho'oponopono. And I really like Dr. Joe Dispenza's
yes.
meditation. I
Yes.
went to his workshop and it's amazing through meditation, getting to the place of zero, nothing, which I call love.
Yes.
We heal, and science and his team of scientists is proving that our blood change,
Yes.
our what's going
Brain
on
cells. Yes.
brain, our heart, it just change. It can change like in 1 week of training, just meditating, how it can change. And so when we have a thought of cancer, it can be erased through energy work.
Yes.
And love is a profound energy. So it's being in the space of love. And that's why I am now an energy holistic coach, besides
Mm,
a chef for over 50 years.
yes.
I really feel the benefit of being in the presence of love makes me feel this.
That's great.
When we're in love, it's joyful. I feel
Yes, it is.
happy. And when I'm happy, everything around me is happy because,
Yes.
and you know what? If I'm happy, everything ripples. Like when you
Mm,
throw a pebble in a pond,
yes.
boom, what happens? You just rip.
Ripples. Yes.
Same thing. So
Yeah. And
I,
what is your coaching like? Because many people are coaches these days. But when I go on your website, it's very brilliant and joyful.
well, when I work with someone, I get their first and last name.
Okay.
I start meditating. when I work with them, if I meditate beforehand, things would just fall in place, or somehow when you're connected in that moment, whatever is said or messages I am getting energetically will help that process, and people will come because they're hesitant,
Yes.
maybe changing jobs. So to develop that courage,
Yes.
or to leave a job, but they feel bad about leaving the job, or they feel stuck. I work on getting that client unstuck.
Yes.
Times we get in our own way, don't you think so?
Totally. Absolutely.
Crap in our heads, and
Yeah.
like, I don't think so, I can't do this, or
Mm.
whatever it is. But I'm going to be honest with you, Audrey. You
Yes.
know what? I've been asked to go on podcasts and so forth,
Mm.
and I never did it because I always gave excuses. And you know what?
Mm.
Today, told me this 2 days ago, that I am not going to give excuses. I'm going to do it.
Mm.
I need to lead by examples. Here
Mahalo.
to say, if I can do it, you can do it. So
Yes.
thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you.
Whatever's coming through, and
Yes.
I'm just grateful.
Is
You all
there
listening, if you listening,
Yes.
that I hope that the energy that Audrey and I share is resonating with you in a way that it will be beneficial to you, because
Mm.
this is my existence these
Yes.
days.
Yes.
Hello, thank you.
Mahalo. Is there anything else you would like to share before we wrap up?
What's coming through is that this is the most important time. There's no accident that you exist in this moment. You make a difference, and that's why you're here. This is a time of expansion. The energy is shifting big time.
Yes.
The doors of love, the doors of the feminine aspect rising, which is love. You want to be here. That
Yes.
each one of you, with your special gift, because each one of us have a different blueprint, is so important.
Mm.
Anything, I want you to know that you make a difference in this lifetime. So please use your gifts and talent authentically and have fun doing it. Whatever it is, you make a difference. Audrey, I see you making a huge impact on the world.
Mahalo.
Hello, thank you very much.
Mm.
And to all the animals out there,
Yes.
to our Aina, to the land, Hawaii, to Gaia, our planet, to the cosmos. I love you.
Yes.
We are here asking for your guidance, prayers, and mana'o and support.
Yes.
So we move forward together in a righteous way, being one. And I love you,
I love you too. Aloha ma.
and have amazing day.
You too.
Live it up.
Yay.
Hello.
Mahalo.